Michelle Sherman from the University of Minnesota Agricultural Health and Safety Program. This is another series in our how-to video series from the Minnesota Fruit and Vegetable Growers Association. This one is about how to build a portable hand washing station for the field. So we all know it's important to wash your hands, but oftentimes when you're working in the field, you're harvesting fruits and vegetables, there isn't a hand washing station. You may have a porta potty that has hand sanitizer, but that's not enough. You need soap, water, single-use hand towels. It's a good idea to be able to wash your hands before and after you eat, when your hands are dirty, and if you've been using the toilet, for example. We like this because it's portable. There are a few basic components of this hand washing stand. Of course, we have the stand. I'll talk more about that later. Then we have the container for the water. This is a camping container. It holds 5 gallons of water. It has a switch valve that opens and closes, so you can have a continuous stream of water. That's good because you don't want to have to push a button to get water. You want to be able to have a continuous stream. Then, of course, soap. We need soap. It can be liquid soap or it can be a bar soap. Then we have single-use hand towels. They're in our fancy dishpan drawer. And, of course, after we use these, we need to dispose of these correctly. Instead of throwing them and making litter, we put them into a container with a lid. That prevents litter in the field. Then we have a bucket to catch the water. This bucket has a rock in the bottom, you'll notice, and the rock is just to keep the bucket in place in case it's windy or in case the ground isn't stable. Finally, we have a bungee cord. The bungee cord is there just to keep this in place and keep it from falling away, especially if someone is rough with the valve. So let's move on to the stand. You can build a stand, but you don't have to. You could also use a stand like this. It's just a stool. All you need is something to hold the water. So an old stool like this would work as well. Put the water bucket on it. You can use the same bungee cord. Bungee it on so it won't get loose. And that's that. But this is a little low. I wanted something sturdier, still portable, and at the right height. I decided a height I liked was 36 inches. So I cut 4 pieces of wood, 36 inches tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are my legs. So I have 2 sides with 2 pieces for each side. To connect those, I cut 4 more pieces of wood. These are 15 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of this is scrap wood. Didn't cost me anything. I screwed them in place, 2 to each side. So when I screwed the side pieces together, I left a little space here. And this isn't quite at the top, and I wanted enough space so it would be like a lip. It's like a drawer lip, so that when I put my dishpan in here, it would slide back and forth. Next, to connect the 2 sides together, I needed cross pieces. My dishpan is 14 inches, so I made this 14 inches. You don't have to use a dishpan. You can use whatever you'd like. Just make sure you measure so you get the right size. So I have 4 pieces of wood here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that connects the sides to each other, so you have a square. Then you need a top. I found an old piece of plywood, cut a top to the right size, and screwed that in place. That's it. That's all there is to it. Well, now you saw how to build a hand washing station for the field. Hand washing is very important, especially when you're harvesting fresh fruits and vegetables. So this is how you do it. It may seem a little confusing, but we printed instructions for you. They're on a sheet. They're downloadable from our website, step by step, with pictures, easy to follow. So we hope you can do this and adapt it to your needs. Thanks for joining us for this video, and we hope to see you at our next video.